Hey y'all, Rick Fearless, Strokers Dallas, Strokers Ice House, Punch Wally Garage. Good morning. How you doing? All right. Today is Thursday, April the 4th, 2024, year of our Lord. Season number 2, episode number 95. In today's show, we will talk about S&S, Bagels, and Squirrel Talk. Let's go. In My Life, the 366 Project, coming to you almost live from almost downtown Dallas, from the powerful CHUMP studio. Today, the Mr. Peabody Wayback Machine goes back to 2008. In 2008, the S&S Motor Company turned 50. So if you don't know who S&S is they make motors. They make motors for American V-twins. So a lot of people put them, they take the Harley motor out, they put a S&S, or mainly when people build a motorcycle, they use S&S motors. They're big, they're strong, they're the best you can get. And so when they were going to have their 50th anniversary, they invited 50 builders to build 50 bikes and bring them to La Crosse, Wisconsin, the headquarters for S&S. And I was one of the lucky ones to be invited to build a bike. So the bike that we built is Pam. And I will show you a picture of Pam, and then I'll post some pictures of me riding Pam. Pam is a beautiful bike. It's pretty different. It's got the 2 tubes. And I'm real proud of that bike. And if you've ever been up here, it's the one I keep in the cage. Well, I took her out about 3 weeks ago for a hour-long ride. So she still runs good, but that event for the S&S 50th was the classiest event I'd ever been to. It was class. So when we had all 50 bikes in a room, they were up on stage there, and they had the mayor and all the big shots, and they were introducing the 50 builders one at a time. And what I'll never forget is they introduced one guy, and I think he was from like Italy. And they introduced another guy, and he was from like England. And then the MC, his name was Chris McGee, said, "Okay, that's 2 non-Americans in a row. But this next guy, you get no more American than this next guy from Dallas, Texas, Rick Fearless." Still gives me goosebumps. So it was a great event. A lot of my hamster brothers were there. It was just something very special to be part of. And like I said, it was the classiest event I'd ever been to. La Crosse, Wisconsin. Let's check the truck. Check this truck, you big Ooh, check these out, hoochie mama. Hey, what do you got there, boy? You got a moose shoe. Well, I've got several pairs of these moose shoes. They're black and white, like a dairy cow, see? The logo's black and white. Black toe, black sole, invisible black racing stripes, 2 vent hose. Look how far apart they are. Black shoestrings. These shoestrings stretch. I noticed that when I was putting them on. One eye down, double knotted for safety. These are, say it with me, y'all, these are some handsome chucks. You want to look around the office? Let's go right here. We're going to knock this out early. There's my grandson, Rocky. So that's 2022. So that's 2 years ago. He was 8 in the picture. He's 10 years old. He was 7 in the picture. He's 9 years old now. And he is a wonderful, wonderful boy. So I love Rocky. He's my oldest grandson. I think he's my only grandson. He's my only grandson. The rest of them are girls. But Rocky is a good boy. And if you're going to be around this weekend up here for the Spring Fling, Rocky will be up here, and so will Pearl, and I'd like you to meet them. All right, so that was a quick look around the office. What about this? Cabbage Pail Kids Prickly Rick. One of my bartenders, Valerie, gave me that. Pretty cool. All right, love you, Rock. Okay, so let's read a letter. There's Grandma. Let's read from Grandma's diary, February 1960. February 21st was a Sunday. We're going to read the 21st and the 22nd, which I guess is Washington's birthday. I don't know. Okay. Charles and I went to church this morning. We all went tonight. Harry called up this morning. The boys have chicken pox and mumps. Well, Harry's my father. The boys would be me and my brother Randy. On Monday, cloudy day, I washed my hair and sewed a little. Kenny and Barbara came by for dinner and to show me Barbara's ring. Dee and Jerry came over tonight and we played dominoes. Okay, so this calendar is from 1960. My cousin Deanna is sending me one of these same calendars from 1947 that my grandma had, and it's very fragile, so I'll be excited to get that and share that with y'all. Dad joke, why do seagulls fly over the sea? Because if they flew over the bay, they would be bagels. Bagels. Get off the couch, a motivational minute. Healing does not mean the damage never happened. It means you survived it and moved on. In other words, if you've got damage, if somebody breaks your heart or things ain't going right, get over it, baby, and move on. God has a plan for all of us. We've got to do the best that we can. You're going to have good days and bad days. I do, you do, Tom Landry did, and so did Marilyn Monroe. You got to get past all that. Tonight is Thursday, so that's trivia. It's always a good time. Spring Fling starts tomorrow night on Friday night. So we got Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. The Spring Fling, it'll be a huge blowout. And then the Eclipse Watching Party and the Dollar Store Generals on Monday. Okay, I'm going to leave you with this. Squirrel talk. Okay. The boys got squirrel talk going on. Did you know squirrels can find food buried under a foot of snow? Their teeth never stop growing. They just gnaw on them. You know, they're always gnawing. They gnaw on them and it keeps the right length. They lose 25% of their buried food to thieves like birds and other squirrels. They zigzag. You know how squirrels run and they zigzag? They do that to escape predators. A newborn squirrel is 1 inch long, and that, boys and girls, is the rest of the story. How about that squirrel talk? Maybe tomorrow we'll talk about armadillos. So this weekend is going to be a big deal for us up here at Strokers. And we brought in some extra food, some extra beer, some extra liquor, and the bands are top notch. And it's just a really good time to see the place going. Okay? All right, so this is Rick Fearless. I got to get out of here for them zigzagging squirrels try to catch me. Gotta go. Love you. Bye. Hey, I'll see you tomorrow.